welcome back in our science online class. Today we are going to learn about movements in animals. So what is mean by movements? So movements means moving from one place to another place. And this movement is because of in search of food, to get the shelter, to breed and to escape from the enemies. So we can say it is necessary for all animals to be able to move from one place to another place to find food and escape from enemies. Escape means moving away from the enemies or to protect ourselves. That is why movements are necessary. So those animals are on the land, they use legs for walking or moving from one place to another place. Those animals are in water, they use the different parts like tail to move in water. So today we are going to learn about the animals those are on land. See, though human beings walk by contracting and relaxing muscles in their legs in a coordinated manner. In previous video already we have learned that the muscles play very important role in the movement. Muscles always work in a pairs. Due to the contraction and relaxation of the muscles, bone moves. Yes? So same thing here also. Human beings walk. Actually, while walking, we use the lower arm of our leg. And this lower arm connected with the muscles. Okay? And due to this contraction and relaxation of muscles, our lower arm moves. And we move forward. Okay? Every animal, for example, now see here, when we straighten the leg and push the ground backward with our foot. So at the same time, ground push forward with an equal force. For example, now suppose this, you know the leg. When we straighten the leg, so we push ground backward and at the same time ground push our foot forward with an equal force. So this pushing forward foot makes us move. Understood? So say it means that every animal has to push something backward with its body parts to be able to move forward. Means we have to push something backward with our body parts to move forward. Then only we can move forward. Okay? The next thing, cockroach. Now about the cockroach. Cockroach and birds are the animals which have legs, and these legs they can use to walk on the ground and wings to fly in air. So now we will learn briefly about the cockroach and birds and their characteristics and how they move. Okay? So first example we will take here cockroach. Do you know cockroach, students? See, this is the figure of cockroach. Once you see the figure of cockroach, okay? Okay. Now we go to the points. First point, cockroach is an insect. Okay. Second point, the body of cockroach is covered with hard and tough structure called exoskeleton. Now what is meant by exoskeleton? Exoskeleton means the skeleton which is present outside the body is called exoskeleton, and opposite of exoskeleton, endoskeleton. Okay. So the cockroach is covered with hard and tough outer covering called exoskeleton, and this exoskeleton protects the internal organs and provides the site for muscles attachment. Okay. Next point, the cockroach has 6 legs. You can see here a cockroach has 6 legs and 3 legs on each side of cockroach. Now see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3 total, how many legs are there? Total 6 legs are there and 3 legs on each side of its body. Then the cockroach moves on ground by using these legs. Now see one more thing, each legs consists of stiff and hollow long tubes jointed together. See, these hollow, stiff and hollow tubes jointed together. Stiff means rigid, we can say. So each leg consists of stiff and hollow tubes jointed together, and these legs are connected with the help of muscles which allow the movement. Second thing, a cockroach has 2 pairs of wings. How many pairs of wings? 2 pairs of wings, and these wings are attached to the breastbone with strong flight muscles. A cockroach has 2 pairs of wings, and these 2 pairs of wings are attached to the breastbone with the help of flight muscles, and these wings are helpful to fly in air. So due to the movement of up and down of wings, cockroach fly in air. So when the wings push the air downwards, at the same time the air lift the cockroach upward with equal force. So in this way the cockroach flies in air with the help of wings and moves on the ground with the help of legs. Okay students, now we will go to the next animal, that is the birds. Do you know bird? Yes. So there are different types of birds. Okay, like sparrow, crow, pigeon, parrot, eagle, hen, dove, swan, peacock. All these are the birds. Birds walk on the ground and also fly in air. Some birds like duck and swan swim in water. So these birds have some special adaptations, and that is webbed feet. So these birds have webbed feet as they live in water, and these webbed feet are very useful to push the water backward and they move forward. Okay. Next thing, the birds can fly because their bodies are adapted for this purpose. Now, adapted means their body is suitable for flying. So, what characteristics are there? How the birds can fly easily in air? That we will see now. So, first you see the structure of bird. So, this is the skeleton, or we can call the structure of a bird. Now see here, this is the skull, these are the forelimbs, this is the backbone, okay, this is the breastbone, these are the ribs, hip bone and hindlimbs. Now first point, okay, first point, the birds can fly because their bodies are adapted for the purpose. Now first point, the forelimbs of birds are modified into wings for flying. Can you see your forelimbs? So these forelimbs are modified into wings for flying. Second point, you can say the bones of birds, or their bones are hollow, means empty internally, and they are light in weight. Third point, their bodies are streamlined, shaped and light in weight. Now streamlined means what? Streamlined shape means both the ends are narrow and the middle part is broad. So that is called streamlined body shape, and this streamlined body shape helps in flying to reduce the pressure. Next point, they have strong flight muscles. These birds have strong flight muscles. Okay. Birds fly by constant flapping up and down movement of their wings. Okay, so these are the main points you can note down. So one more time, and read this point. See here, their forelimbs are modified to form wings for flying. First point. Second point, their bones are hollow and light in weight. Third point, their bodies are streamlined and extremely light. Next point, they have powerful flight muscles. Okay, and birds fly by a constant flapping of their wings. That is called the downstrokes and upstrokes. Okay, suppose now imagine these two hands, you can imagine as a wings. Okay, so when I lift my hand, that is called the upward stroke, and when I push my hands downward, that is called the downstrokes. So due to the upstrokes and downstrokes allow the bird fly in air. So actually what happens when birds push the wings downwards or downstrokes, at that time or during the downstroke, the air pushed by wings downward, at the same time the air lift the bird in upward direction with equal force, and due to this movement the birds fly forward. Okay students, today's new words: contraction, the process of becoming shorter; relaxing, the process of becoming longer; exo means outside; endo means inside; adapted means modified. So these are the new words you can prepare at home. Next, homework. Now these are the 3 questions you have to complete in your notebook with good and bad tea. First question: how does a bird walk on the ground? What are the various ways in which the birds are adapted for flying? Second question: how many legs does a cockroach have? How does a cockroach move? Sorry, here move again. So here you can write move on the ground. Third question, how many wings does a cockroach have? How does a cockroach fly in air? So only one correction you can do here, M-O-V-E, move. Okay, so this is your homework. I hope you understood today's part. Remaining part will continue in our next video.